We're live!
We did it!
Hey!
Hello, and welcome to another episode of Coffee with Teas. I think T says this. I'm Twizzle.
And I'm Tenacious.
And Ninja's got our tea.
Yeah, sadly. Happens to the best of us.
We're not sure how to get her back. If you have any suggestions, please let us know.
Send us some samurai. I don't know.
Teach us some kung fu, right?
Yep.
Okay.
Actually, I took some kung fu. Yeah, back in the 90s, I took lessons from the USA Kung Fu Training Center. I learned from Sifu Eric Cruz. Yes, it was fun.
You are a man of many talents.
Yes, I am a Renaissance man.
I guess so.
Which is why I love Shakespeare.
Yes. A trail of bacon. You know, you're right, Kate. I think that might work.
A trail of bacon. Yes.
Yeah.
I would follow that.
I'm sure T would too.
Yep.
Yeah.
And if you ever get lost again, we can leave a trail of turkey bacon.
Yes! I love that you know that. I love me my turkey bacon. We have a bunch of holidays for you this week.
Yep.
Oh, I kick it off too. Yesterday was the 22nd, and it was National Surgical Oncologist Day. And this is a super duper important day because they save so many lives. A lot of, people in medicine save lives, but this is a special day for surgical oncologists who save the lives of many people with ovarian cancer and so forth. So we want to make sure that they have their own special day yesterday on the 22nd. So if you have a surgical oncologist or if you know a surgical oncologist, pay them respects, buy them a coffee, give them a bottle of wine.
Right.
Do something to make their day better because they deserve it.
Yeah, I can't believe anyone that does that for a living and maintains their composure. That's got to be a surgeon's job. Has to be one of the most stressful.
Yeah.
Just way to live,
Yeah, I mean, T and I watch a lot of Grey's Anatomy, and we joke a lot about how we watch enough to be surgeons, and we all know that TV is very, very, very far-fetched and not so much accurate. But even then, I feel like the amount of chaos they show, I can only imagine it, but realistic. Do you know what I mean?
When actual lives are on the line.
Yeah.
Yeah, scary stuff.
Yep. We appreciate you.
If I ever go under, hey David. Yeah, if I ever go under the knife, I want to make sure that I have the calmest Zen master of a surgeon.
Yeah. Yes. So you don't want someone high-strung bouncing around the room, ready to slice you open.
I want a Jedi master.
Yes.
Go in there with a tiny lightsaber, instantly cauterizing the wound. Yeah.
There we go.
But that leads us to Tuesday, August 23rd. Find Your Inner Nerd Day.
That's today.
That is today.
Oh my gosh.
Yay, nerds.
Yay, nerds.
Now, I grew up going to public in the late 70s, 80s. And
because he's a vampire.
I am a vampire. There's enough rain on the windows that I'm not bursting into flame
exactly,
right now. Yeah.
Exactly. It's the only way we can get you here.
I'm a day walker. But it wasn't cool to be a nerd. No one knew who
that's true though.
Groot was or Star-Lord or could name all the Avengers. But nowadays it's
it's cool.
It's cool to be a nerd. It is pop culture.
Mm-hmm.
Everyone watched Peter Jackson's The Lord of the Rings.
I hope so. And if you haven't, we have to fix that.
Yeah, indeed. Even something like Star Wars, which is kind of nerdy. It's just
again, if you haven't, we have to fix that.
They're out there. I've met them.
Oh,
they're like cryptids. It's
did you
you haven't
lock
seen
them up in a room and put it on?
Yeah, Clockwork Orange style.
Yes.
Their eyes pried open.
Too.
The eye drops.
Yeah.
So today, find your inner nerd. Just find something that you like, and it doesn't have to be entertainment, something comic book or science fiction related.
Or regular books.
It could be regular books. It could be actual Classic literature, mythology, science, biology, chemistry.
Could be collecting stamps. That's a thing, right?
Yeah, it's intensely nerdy.
Yeah.
And I love it.
Find your inner nerd and share. And if you want to share with us what your inner nerd is, we'd love to hear. So please drop it in the comments. The comments? The comments.
The comments.
Put it there.
Viewer engagement.
Tomorrow's a really sad day. I'm sad you and T picked it.
Mm.
Tomorrow is the 24th, and it is Pluto demoted day. But to me, Pluto's will forever be a planet.
What is it considered? A pseudo-planet?
A dwarf planet.
A dwarf planet, right? Not because dwarves live there.
I mean, they might.
Gimli is king of Pluto.
I can see that.
But yeah, it's been demoted because of its size, I think.
Yeah, it's mass.
Right.
But
So
it's forever a planet in my heart.
Yeah, how do kids memorize the names of the planets now? Like,
I feel like Pluto's still in there. It's got to be, right?
what's the little
I don't know.
phrase you say? It's that my very excellent mother just served us 9 pizzas. And that, like, the first letter of each one of those words is a planet. But now it's like, served us 9 what?
Just 9.
Just served us 9 of something.
Yes.
Use your imagination.
Isn't Pluto the Roman god
of the underworld?
Yeah.
Yes.
Maybe that's why we're going through all these problems. Because you guys decided to demote a god of the underworld.
You don't want to do that. Also, god of wealth.
You know,
Because,
I feel like this is very fitting to everything that's going on right now. I'm getting down to something here.
Bring Pluto back into the fold.
Yeah, and maybe things will settle down.
Yeah. We've upset the order of the cosmos.
You certainly did.
Moving on to Thursday, August 25th, National Burger Day. I love burgers. I served burgers for my 50th birthday this year. We borrowed a neighbor's grill.
Because he's a vampire.
I am, yep. And I had a cow and vegan options.
Oh my gosh, look at you.
David said, boys go to Jupiter.
To get more stupider.
Girls go to Mars.
To get more candy bars. I haven't heard that one before.
That's beautiful.
Yeah. Kate says served us nachos instead of 9.
Served us. Yeah, okay.
Oh.
My very excellent mother just served us nachos. Okay, right?
Yeah.
Sure, why not?
But we're going to put Pluto back.
Now it's multicultural. I guess it was multicultural before because it was
just 9.
Italian.
Oh, yes,
Italian
yeah.
pizzas.
Yeah, but burgers. Thursday.
So we want to ask you, the viewer and or listener, what place on Cape, what pub, what restaurant, what stand serves,
or wherever you are.
Yeah, wherever you are, the most delicious hamburgers.
I recently went to the Knack for the first time. I went to the Knack location in Hyannis, and it is so good. They have really good burgers. I've only been there once, but it did not disappoint. So, highly recommend.
Yep.
10 out of 10. The Red Nun also has really good burgers.
Yes.
And they put their burgers on English muffins.
Yes. Oh,
And
so good. Oh, and all the juices just like soak into it.
Yeah, and it doesn't like fall apart like bread does sometimes.
Yep. Really good. The Five Guys burgers are big and delicious, but like that is what I am eating for the rest of the day.
Oh, yeah.
Like it just sits there and it's just
Forever.
Like there's no room for anything.
Kate says Jack's Outback has fantastic black and blue burgers. I didn't know they had non-breakfast food.
Yeah, good to know.
And then David said his wife's grill in the backyard. We're welcome to come and try. I would love to try.
We might actually take you up on that offer.
Yeah, you've suggested it. Now we're gonna have to get tea back from the ninjas, and then we're gonna go raid your grill.
Maxie's here.
Good morning, Maxie.
Maxie, what do you like on your hamburgers? I like medium well. First off, and then I like ketchup, spicy mustard, relish, and maybe some onions.
Yeah.
Some cooked onions.
I think it depends on the day.
Hmm.
I think it depends on the day. Some days I like to get more fancy with it, depending on what I have, I guess. And
Lettuce,
some days-
tomatoes.
Some
certainly,
days
yeah.
I'll do like just the generic lettuce and ketchup and mustard and stuff.
Turkey
like that.
bacon.
Oh my gosh.
Yes. Maxie says, "Ooh,
Guys.
lettuce, tomato, pickle, and onion." Solid
It's
choices.
7:10 in the morning and now it's a burger. So we're gonna move off this subject.
It's America. It's a free country. We can have hamburgers for
I
breakfast.
feel like that's frowned upon.
By whom? Who are these culinary police? That
The
would
rest
not
of
test us?
the world.
Oh, okay,
But again, that's a good point. I wonder if other countries have like burgers for breakfast.
I don't know.
Anyways, Friday, the 26th is National Dog Day. We love our dogs.
Yep.
I love my dogs. They deserve a day. They actually get multiple days. We celebrate their birthday. We celebrate their adoptiversary. I'll celebrate National Dog Day with them on Friday. Bring them a special treat. I love my dogs. They are
Full
my life.
disclosure, I'm more of a cat person.
I love cats too. I love every animal.
No shade on dogs, but I did grow up with a dog. Actually, my parents had a sheepdog. So when I was
so energetic.
yeah, I was an
no
infant.
wonder you're a cat person.
Just that's why I have anxiety issues.
You have like PTSD from dogs.
But my dad actually owned a few English pointers that he would take on hunting trips, and they are the sweetest dogs.
Yeah, I love dogs. I love cats. I love every animal. There are a lot of animals that I wish I could have as a pet, and we legally cannot.
Oh, yeah, I understand.
Yeah.
My brother actually just bought a bearded dragon, which is not actually a dragon. It's a lizard. But
I mean,
they grow pretty big.
Yeah.
They're pretty big, yeah.
At the fair, not the Barnstable County Fair because I couldn't go to it, but I went to the Bolton Fair a few weeks ago, and they were selling sugar gliders, and I was so close to buying one.
They're so adorable.
They're so cute. My dogs would go crazy, but yeah.
Maxie
Me
says,
too, Maxie.
Yeah. You have to have the stink gland removed.
And a fox. I really want a fox.
Oh, yes.
And I really want an owl. But then I'll run into issues of the owl trying to eat my dogs. And
Yeah, there's certain animals that
yeah,
they're just always wild. They can't be truly domesticated.
right. But if they get injured and they can't go back into the wild, I would love to be able to get them home. Yeah. Anyways, it's National Dog Day on Friday, so celebrate your dogs.
All right, and Saturday.
Oh, I love this day.
August 27th, in reference to animals that you probably shouldn't own in your house, International Bat Night. So, and bats are great. I think they're wonderful.
What are some fun facts about bats?
Some fun facts about bats. I have some prepared.
No way.
Yeah. So bats, I know like some people freak out about them. They have like a certain phobia about them, but they're very important.
Only when they're in my house. That's the only time I freak out about bats.
Yes. And they carry diseases.
They're just unpredictable too.
And they just fly around like almost
They
chaotically.
do, and you don't know where they're gonna land, and that's what stresses me out. I speak from experience.
Yeah. Have you ever gotten trapped in a room with a bat and like you're freaking out? Yeah, you're freaking out.
The bat's freaking out. It's chirping. I don't know if you've ever
Yeah,
like
they-
been. Yeah, they
It's like,
chirp.
I don't like this situation either.
That's me.
But
What today's just said.
But no, mosquitoes are a scourge on Cape Cod,
Terrible.
right? They can ruin outdoor events.
Mhm.
However, fortunately, bats live here too.
What?
And an average bat can eat up to 1,200 mosquitoes
Holy
in a single
cow.
day. No, a single hour.
No way.
Yes,
Wow, I guess we should all have. What are those things called?
bat houses.
Bat houses.
Yes. So if you have a bat house on your property, it can hold a colony of up to 200 bats.
How big is a bat house? I
Um,
thought they were small.
well, I think maybe like they kind of come and go, like the karma chameleon.
Which is not our song today.
Maxie says, I would love a domesticated skunk and name him Lord Byron.
I love you, Maxie. I love that idea. I love it.
So we love our bats.
We do love the bats as long as they're not in your house, unless they're domesticated.
So you're in rehearsal for Dracula.
I
Are
am.
there any any bats on strings that they put on stage?
Not to my knowledge.
Oh, okay.
Not to my knowledge. But anything is possible. We're still in pre-production. Well, yeah, pre-production.
Because if you need a bat wrangler, I can get up on like a ladder with a fishing pole with a rubber bat, and I'll flap that around, and everyone, the audience and the performers on stage will be firmly convinced
that it's a real bat.
That's a real bat.
Because that's what I need.
More trauma. Yes.
For those of you who don't know, because I only told Tenacious, I guess, we have had issues in my house with bats getting in. And it just freaks me out. I love bats until they're in my house. Because you just don't know when they're going to land. And then I can't do anything to help it because it's just freaking out that I'm freaking out.
Yeah, you can't be like, hey,
chill out.
Heal.
Yeah. Bats. They're great.
Yep.
They kill bugs.
And Batman is great.
Batman is great.
And Batboy is great. Yeah. From the Weekly Sun? The Weekly News?
Yes.
Batboy escapes.
But they're good, and they kill mosquitoes, and they're really helpful, and it's like a non-chemical way to get rid of mosquitoes, which is awesome because pesticides end up trickling through the ecosystems and killing out not just animals, but plants and so forth, and they get disease, and an animal eats that, and it gets disease, and it trickles down effect. But bats do it for their life, for food. And so if you want to get rid of those mosquitoes and those bugs, put up a bat house.
Yes. Do it. Maxie says, just be Batman, Jamie. I would love to be Batman, but I am not a millionaire.
Tease Batman.
Oh. Well, now everyone knows.
I know. But I thought she made it clear when she showed up one day with her bat suit. Do you not remember?
That's true.
Do you remember when T came in her bat suit?
That was a classic Coffee with Teas episode.
It really was. I don't even remember when it was or why.
Months ago.
But it happened.
Yep.
And to round out the holidays of the week, Sunday is National Red Wine Day.
We always have a booze day.
Mm-hmm. I love red wine.
Drink responsibly.
Red wine and steak.
Yes.
It's a great combination.
I like red wine and more red wine. But no, red wine and actually to reference another holiday of the week, burgers.
Yeah. Yes. Yes. So enjoy a burger Sunday with your red wine. And we also have, obviously a song clue for you.
Song clues. See, I can't sing. Like if T was here.
That was great.
Song clues. Song clues.
Yes.
There we go. I just had to find my range. Yeah.
You gotta hit the right octave. You're gonna kick us off with what are you kicking us off with? The artist clue?
Yes, the artist clue. This artist's original song, Dare to Be Stupid, was featured on the soundtrack to the 1986 animated film Transformers the movie. Yeah, not the Michael Bay film.
Okay.
Yeah, that came out in 2004?
Something like that. Yeah. With like Shia LaBeouf.
Shia LaBeouf.
And that girl who always looks like she's angry. Megan Fox.
Yes.
The song clue is the song is a reference to one of the holidays of the week, and Keegan-Michael Key and Jordan Peele had a cameo in the music video of this song.
Yes. It's a very excellent music video. Have you seen it?
I have.
Yes.
I have. Quite a lot, actually. So use your brain parts because this week's kind of hard.
Yep.
I didn't even come up with it. This was all Tenacious and T.
Yeah, we had a pre-production meeting last night.
The ninjas let her go for a pre-production meeting, but not for the show.
Yeah, good. Thanks for keeping that in canon.
Yeah.
Wait, what is the reality we've established here?
sometimes they let go of their leashes. We learned that with all of our ninja captures.
But that's true. Yeah, they are an
Remember
honorable
you or
people.
me in a skin suit?
I'm sorry, what?
you claimed to be Twizzle one coffee with teas.
Oh yeah, okay, sure. We gotta like write a whole like online glossary.
Are you an artist? You should make a comic book about this.
Do we have fan fiction?
Oh my god!
Do we have fan drawings and fiction based on Coffee with Teas and or Uncorked? The T-verse.
People. We should.
The shared T-verse.
We should have a comic book series.
Yeah.
Behind the scenes of Coffee with Teas.
Yes.
Dun, dun, dun.
Behind the teas.
Behind the teas. Yeah, so if you are bored and want a project, you let us know.
Yeah.
We will share commission with you.
Just keep it clean. Don't make it weird.
Yeah.
I've been on DeviantArt, and there's a lot of weird
Yeah.
fan art in there. So cast us in a good light.
We're a family-friendly show.
PG.
PG.
No, G.
Yeah. What he said. Before we jump into some good news, I want to quickly do a little Truthful Tuesday. T usually is here and she handles it, but we just want to do generic mental health check-in.
Mm-hmm.
How are you doing? How are you doing?
I'm doing well.
Good.
Yeah.
I know for me, I don't even know. I've been so busy that I haven't had a moment to check in, but I think that it's important that you need to have a moment to check in.
Yeah.
So we want to know how you're doing. And if you ever need someone to talk to, I'm here. Tenacious is here. Maybe the ninjas will allow to, but I'm sure if you message TT, we'll be able to respond back.
I think the ninjas are still allowing her to read email and Facebook Instant Messenger.
Yeah, I think so too. But I think they're just holding her captive for a bit. But if you need anyone to talk to, we want to know how you're doing. It's so important to just take a break, take a step back from everything. And then especially as artists, a lot of times we get wrapped up in our work because that's what our creative juices are flowing, and we don't take a step back. And it's so important to take a step back and to recharge and to see how you're doing. So remember, no matter what you're doing, at all, just take a moment to check in.
Yep. We care about you.
We do.
I know we're egomaniacal artists.
Yep.
But
that's us here. Coffee with Teas.
Occasionally, I set aside at least 20 minutes a day to think about other people.
Good.
So
that's a long time.
I'm altruistic. Oh, that would be a great name. Altruistic.
There we go.
All right.
It's
So
a comic book name.
altruistic is one of the new characters in the T-verse.
There we go. There we go. We remember, if you're a comic book artist, you let us know. We got ideas. But yeah, chicken. Now Tenacious is gonna tell us his good news.
Oh God, I'm gonna make that. I'm gonna make that a little bit larger because my eyes are 50 years old. There we go.
Vampire.
Okay, so good news, Emily. We're going back to the moon.
Woohoo! I'm so excited.
And that actually starts next week. I believe the test launch of the Artemis 1 rocket was originally scheduled for today, like this evening, but it's been rescheduled. Yeah, probably because of the rain. Because the rain on Cape Cod is the same rain at Cape Canaveral, right?
Yes, definitely.
But yeah, we should share the exact same weather pattern
all the time.
Yeah. But it's been rescheduled to next week, so this coming Monday, and the Artemis 1 is scheduled to take off from Cape Canaveral. It's an unmanned mission, and it's going to take off. It's going to spend 42 days in space, and it's going to make an orbit around the moon, and then come back to Earth and splash down in the Atlantic. Splash down. Good name for a band.
I know. I thought that too.
And then in a couple more years, we have the Artemis 2 rocket that it will be manned, which will have the same mission, essentially. Yep. And then most excitingly, is that a word? Yes. So the Artemis 3 rocket,
oh my gosh,
with its what is the capsule called? The Orion capsule. We'll have a crew of 2.
Oh,
And in conjunction with the SpaceX rocket.
okay.
And this is exciting. So it's like the government working with like private space agencies, space companies, will bring astronauts
back
once
to the
more
moon.
back to the moon. We haven't been to the
To
moon.
the moon.
We haven't had astronauts walking on the moon since 1972. Now, I was born in 1972. I don't know if I had anything to do with it. If I did, I'm very sorry.
Come on, tenacious.
But so
it's crazy.
It's crazy that we haven't been back. But we want to
there are also a lot of laws that have to do with us being able to go back. I'm sure that we don't know of. Space law, it's a thing.
The space law. Yeah, we have to ask the space court. We have to ask Darth Vader. But
the
no.
Galactic Federation.
Yes. In I believe it's 2025.
Whoa. It's hard to think about.
It's only 3 years.
I know.
The first female moonwalker.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah. So the first female astronaut, not the first female astronaut, but the first it'll be the first woman on the moon. So,
this is so exciting.
Yeah. So tune in this coming Monday. Let's see here if I can pull up. At 12 a.m. coverage begins with commentary of tanking operations, blah, blah, blah. And I think there's like concerts scheduled. Like they're hyping this up so much.
Oh my gosh, look at
there's
that.
Guest
schedule.
Speakers. Yeah, this is like, it's a series of events, and we'll post this all in the chat.
A big deal.
Yeah. There's celebrity appearances. Jack Black, Chris Evans, our own Captain America.
What are they doing?
Keke Palmer. A special performance of the Star Spangled Banner by Josh Groban and Herbie Hancock.
What is happening?
America the Beautiful by the Philadelphia Orchestra and cellist Yo-Yo Ma. Yeah, this is an event. Wow. So I'm going to be glued to. I think they're streaming it on. I mean, NASA has a channel, but I believe they also have a YouTube channel, so I'll probably be watching on YouTube.
I guess I will be too.
Yeah,
that's crazy.
And that is my good news.
That is good news. Mine is, not that spacey as much as I wish it was, because I love space. But
I didn't mean to steal your space thunder.
Oh no, it's okay, because I got some important good news. I think it's really wild. Alzheimer's memory loss reversed in mice after scientists discover a method to form new brain cells. First of all, that's just crazy. They're forming new brain cells, and yeah, it's on mice, but it's important discovery. But anyways, Alzheimer's have been reversed in mice after scientists at the University of Illinois, Chicago boosted the formation of new brain cells, which is a breakthrough that could lead to new treatments. Their gene therapy fueled new neurons in the hippocampus, a region of the brain vital for learning and remembering where you put your car keys. Experiments have shown this growth process is impaired, particularly in the hippocampus in patients and mice with mutations linked to Alzheimer's. There's so much more to read about that, but I am always mind boggled by the new technology and the new information coming out in diseases like this, because Alzheimer's, you can't stop, right? There's no cure for Alzheimer's. However, they're getting there, they're getting there, and the work is being done. And in the process, they're learning more about the brain. They're creating new brain cells. What in the world? It's mind-boggling.
I could use more brain cells. I have killed so many brain cells with red wine over the decades.
Those holidays of the week.
It's called a callback.
Yeah. But how wild is that? I mean, fortunately, I haven't, and hopefully, I'm going to knock on wood, I haven't had direct experience with Alzheimer's or dementia disease, but I have seen families that are touched by it, and it's just, this is such a big step, right, for science and for humanity and for a lot of different things, and it's just really cool. So please take a read about it. That's my good news, is we're making progress when it comes to these degenerative diseases.
Mental health is health.
Mental health is wealth, or something like that. which mental health is so important. Science is so important, and both of our good news stories. If it wasn't for science, we wouldn't be able to go back to the moon.
Yeah, and science isn't a scary thing. It's just about thinking about things in our universe. Yeah.
And the universe is quite big.
It is. There's a lot to study.
Now is the time to put in the answers to the song. And again, the clues are...
This artist's original song, Dare to Be Stupid, was featured in the 1986 animated film Transformers the Movie.
And the song is referenced to one of the holidays of the week. And Keegan-Michael Key and Jordan Peele had a cameo in the music video of the song.
Nothing yet. Hey, T's in the chat.
Nothing yet? No, that's us.
Oh, sorry.
Ninjas still have her.
Oh, okay.
While you guys are thinking of the song answers, wow.
She got it.
Are you sure you're not telling her the answers?
I am not, no.
Maxie, you are a genius.
Per the usual,
Yeah.
Maxie Davidson has
Came in
won.
clutch.
Yep. Amazing.
Before we go, we want to remind you that their open mic night is this Thursday at 6 p.m. at the Island Cafe Bar and Grill in Hyannis. And suggested donation is $5. And you will definitely see Tenacious there. And you'll definitely see Erica there. And I'm pretty sure I'll be there. And there's going to be a lot of great performers. We're centering around BIPOC Voices of the Cape. So please come and support your local community.
Support the arts.
Yeah. And then also Friday Night Improv.
Yes, 7 p.m. Here at Cape Media Center in Dennisport. And the cost is $10 at the door. And you can also buy tickets online at www.improvcapecod.com.
And if you want to perform at the open mic night on Thursday, feel free to email info@belongingbookscapecod.com, info@belongingbookscapecod.com, or reach out to Erica or me or Tenacious or T or communities, and we will make sure to get you on the list. And if you don't sign up and you want to perform and you're going to the event, we can squeeze you in too. So please know that. But yeah, thanks for tuning in, guys. Well, remember, no.
Stay safe. God. Oh, wait, that's yours.
That's mine.
Oh, God.
She's.
What does T usually say?
Remember, hurt people. So keep an
eye on your pain.
Stay safe. Godspeed and
Ad astra per aspera, through adversity to the stars.
Thanks for tuning in, guys.
Go Red Sox.
Yes, and we'll get tea back from the ninjas. Do you hear that? Tea, go Red Sox.
We got you.
We got you this time. Bye, guys.
Bye.